Hello and welcome back to Fairhead. So last time we bought a load of supplies, got the cows moved, and we've been making TMR mixes for quite some time. So we're now in June. We have, where is it now? Nearly 9,000 litres of milk. We've got 42,000 litres of food, plus we're about to put a feed mix in. All of our silage bales that we baled up last time are pretty much ready to go. So it's a case now of we need hay. I'll show you the supplies that we bought last time in just a moment once these have been fed, but you'll see that these things are hungry, and I mean really hungry. They eat a lot. That was a 70 odd thousand, so they eat 30,000 litres overnight, which means we're going to have to put this and probably another full TMR mix in later on as well. So the first job for today is, once we've got this TMR in, we're going to go and pick up the milk tanker, go and sell a load of milk. May as well sell it every morning. We get 2 sales a month, which should just be a steady flow of income. And then we need to go and make some hay bales and pick up the rest of the silage bales from the field we did up at the other farm. And if we can, move a bit more of the equipment from over there. And we'll also go and check on our arable fields. So I'll get this in. We'll go and sell a load of milk, and then we'll take the bale trailer up, check on the arable fields, and pick up the other silage bales while we're there. So I will see you once I've got the milk container. Okay, so we're filling up the milk, and one thing I have changed on the farm, you might just see it in the top of the screen there, is I have removed the wall between the cow barn and the silage pits. It just makes access around this area a little bit easier. So we need to find a way of turning this milk container around. It should just be about enough space, he says. Yep. So we're going to go and sell this, bring a little bit of money in, like I said, and then we need to go and take the bale trailer up and pick up the silage bales from the other field. The ones in that field up at the top should be pretty much fermented and ready to go. So yeah, I'll meet you at the sell point. Alright, so we're coming up on the sell point now, just to the left here. Oh, there's farmers' fields already ready to go here. What's in that, I wonder? Probably wheat. Yeah, that's not what we're here for. We're here to sell some milk. So 10,000 litres won't bring in a massive amount in June, I wouldn't have thought. But income is income, and hopefully we won't need to buy any more supplies now for the cows. We shall have to wait and see. There you go, 11,500 for just over 10,000 litres. So it's not terrible. You can pretty much see our fields from here. We've got canola in the big one there, canola up the top, and one wheat field as well. But we'll go and have a full check on them in just a moment. So I'm going to go and swap this out now for the bale trailer, and I will be back with you in just a second. Okay, so we have our bale trailer making our way down now to go and pick up the, I think it was 6 bales of silage that we wrapped in that small field. Hopefully that's about right. Another thing I do want to do is I want to find a relatively flat field, because I want to make use of the what's it called now? Extendable animal productions. So what I could do with really is finding like a nice flattish grass field very near the farm. This isn't actually a grass field. Maybe that one behind us, we'll have a look on the way back, to potentially turn into a cow pasture so we can move them outdoors through summer and keep them indoors in winter. Well, that's a project for another day. We've got a busy one ahead of us. Again, as usual at the minute. It's all go. So we're going to get up to the farm, pick up them bales and go and check on our 4 arable fields. See you there. Never mind, I tell a lie, it was only 2 grass bales, silage bales. So the wheat and canola up here look pretty good. I don't think they need any work at all. Nope. And nope, both just waiting for them to be ready to harvest. So we've got 2 more we can check on really quick. So we go across the top here to our 3rd field that we're going to check, which is across the other end of the grass field. We might actually get one good cut off this larger grass field as well before it comes time to sell the farm. We'll have to wait and see. Oh yeah, this is looking ready to go actually. Might be worth bringing the mower up here as well later to do some hay. So this one looks pretty good too. We'll jump out and have a look in. Low bit fence. pH value bad. So we didn't lime this fully, did we, before we planted? Looking good for nitrogen though. So hopefully we'll get a decentish yield out of that. And last but not least is the largest field that we've got over there, which is another field that we will be selling once harvested. So let's get up there and have a quick look. Really need to start moving these last bits of equipment away. We have the old baler, cultivator, plough, bags of lime, all sorts of stuff that needs moving. I have now fully emptied the slurry tank though, which is always nice. So let's get down to the other canola field and see how that's doing. It's all looking nice and bright again. We didn't lime this properly, but ooh, the yield doesn't look very good in certain areas on it. Then again, it's the soil type as well, isn't it? So it's nearly as good as it's going to be. So right, I'll get this bale trailer back to the farm and then we'll make start on mowing some grass and getting some hay set up. Right, so the class is on its way back, and what we're going to do first before we actually mow the other 2 fields is make sure we get this these 2 fields fertilised. This shouldn't take much at all, so it'll be a quick case of run over this and the top one while we've got some fertiliser ready to go. That doesn't actually need any by the looks of it. That's even better. Which means we just need to fertilise the top field, so that's even quicker. Shame really don't have enough slurry to do this whole field. Only got about 10,000 litres. Right, so let's get this done. Be a nice quick time lapse just going around this field with the fert, and I'll see you in just a moment. Alright, easy win. That's them 2 fields now, as good as they are going to get. Perfect. Right, so we'll put this spreader away and we'll go and get the mower, and I think we'll start with the large field, if I can find my way in, next to the house. Where am I going to put this? Because I need to get into the mowers, so I'm not putting it in there. We do have another feed mix pretty much ready to go. It looks like we need another hay bale in there, but that'll be fine for now. So I'll get the mowers attached and I will see you when we're ready to get into and find our way into field 107, is it? No, sorry, 96. Okay, so we've got the mowers attached and we're scraping a wall, and I reckon the entrance is going to be up this little pathway here to both of these fields actually. That is going to be tight. Very tight. Well, I guess we can see if we can get up there. Oh. You know, I don't know if we're going to make it or not. Oh dear, let's take a walk up and see if that is the way. It's certainly the way to the small field, 99. I don't think we'll mow this at all. No. So that isn't the entrance. So the entrance to this field, 96. Is it from the road? I guess I'll just take a quick walk around the edge and see if I can... Oh, there it is. So we'll have to go round. Let's jump back to the massing. Right, I'll take a quick trip round there, and hopefully we can actually get in without any issues now. Now we sort of know which way to go. Okay, so we're just coming up the road, and I actually think field 95 here would be perfect as a outdoor cow enclosure. I'll have to have a look and see what the logistics of that are like, but hopefully that'll be something we definitely do for next summer, at least. Alright, so we're in. We're going to have to close that gate though, otherwise we'll just run into it. Close it. Okay, so I need to unfold everything. Make sure that the conditioner is on for both tools. Looks like it's all on. So, right, let's get on with it. So I'll time-lapse mowing this field up, and we'll get ready to come in with the tedder and get it turned over so we can have some nice hay bales. I'll see you in a moment. Alright, so we are pretty much finished. We did decide that we will mow up field 99 as well. It makes sense. That could be the difference between having enough hay and not having enough hay. So let's turn all that off, get it all raised, and get it all folded up. Because we need to be able to get everything out of this field. And before we do bring the tedder in, we're going to take a quick drive up to the cornfield just to have a look and see how they're getting on. They should be germinated now, and they will be ready sort of, I believe, August time. So they've got a really quick turnaround time on cornfields. So let's get this back to the farm, and I will go and grab the class and we'll go up and have a quick look. I'll see you when I've got the class tractor. Okay, so I've left the massive down by the jet wash because that will need a clean. All the equipment we use today will be going and getting part there to be cleaned off before we put it away. So let's go and drive up, like I said, to the cornfield. So we have to drive through this pretty thick, dense area of trees. But this will be quite awkward when it's wet, I think. We do have the real mud system mod. So when it gets muddy, it really, really will get muddy. So we're coming up to them now, 103 and 102. What we don't want to do is drive into them. Oh god, they look good already. Don't want to drive into them and cause any crop damage. Expected yield 75%, potential's only 80, so we're pretty close. The only thing I didn't really do, have we got some weeds coming through? We do. We may have to rent a sprayer to get rid of the weeds. That's okay though. So, yeah. So I didn't roll them, and we need to weed both of these fields. But that's fine. That's something we can certainly get sorted. Now I need to figure a way out of here without driving in all the crop. Oh dear. Well, they look pretty good to me. Let's see if we can just reverse it down this little path. Bit of a fashion. Yeah, we'll get down there, no problem. So I'm going to go and grab the Ford actually and put the tedder on the back of it. We'll go and ted that grass field up. So I'll see you when we're in the Ford. Okay, so the Ford does already have the tedder attached, but it's looking rather dirty, so before we use it, let's clean it. Unless it's just looking old. I think that's a lot of it'll be just dirt. No, it's old as well, it needs a paint job. Yeah, it won't be getting one of them though. We can't really afford to do paint jobs on things. Not yet. Alright. So I'll meet you at the field where we're ready to go and ted everything up. See you there. Alright, we're going up to the small field first. We have the tedder in tow. It shouldn't take a long time. This is a rather small implement in comparison to some of the other stuff that we have though. But let's have a quick unfold of it, see how it looks. Drop it down. Now we're going for base game now because we actually just want it to be straight hay. Which it is. Alright, so I'll go and close that gate and then we'll get on with doing the tedding. Alright, so the last strip's now being tedded up, and I'm not going to lie, that was actually pretty satisfying. I like doing work like this with this little Ford, it's quite good. And also, adding an extra day per month, I feel like the game feels brighter. Don't know if that's just me, but it's a hot day as well, 32 degrees. That grass will dry pretty quick in that. So the next job now is getting it all rowed up. So let's get out of here. Let's go and get the baler, the row, and we'll attach the row to the back of the class. I think. I feel like that'll be the tractor for the job. That's actually attached to the feed mixer at the minute because we do have another feed mix ready to go. So I'll go and pick up the windrow, and I'll meet you back at the field. Alright, nice and easy, nice and quick. We are now rowing up all of the hay, and I must admit it's been a pretty perfect day for it. Really hot, really sunny, dead easy to dry grass out. It would be in real life as well. I'm sure it wouldn't be this quick really, but there you go. We can only use the tools that we've been given. But no, it's been quite a nice steady job so far. So I'm going to get this rowed up, and I will meet you back here once we're ready to go and grab the baler. Alright, so that's another job done. All we've got to do now is get these baled up and picked up. So no time for rest, we're going to jump straight in, grab the baler and get back here. Hopefully the new baler that we've got still on demo, we should really make a decision and buy it probably fairly soon. We'll not decide to wrap this hay. I really hope it doesn't. If it does, then we'll have to run down and grab the square baler from the other farm. So I'll go and grab the baler and I'll meet you back again at this field. Okay, so we've got the Fent baler. Hopefully, like I said, it doesn't wrap any of these hay bales. That would be quite annoying. But we should get fairly decent sized bales out of hay. What are they going to be? 6,000, 6,500? Yep. Please don't wrap. There you go. Perfect. And we're unloading them flat on their side as well. Fantastic. This shouldn't be a long job at all. Should be fairly quick actually getting these bales out of here. And these are nice big swaths as well, so it's picking up fairly quick. So I will jump on another quick time lapse, and I will see you when we've got all the bales done. Okay, so we've got the big field done. I'm just going to go and do the little field, but as you can see, we've got plenty of hay bales out of this, and hopefully we won't need to buy any more ever from any of the for the cows at all from the store. So I'm just going to finish picking this small field up. I'll do that off camera, and I will meet you probably back, because we need to do a feed mix for the cows. I reckon I want to use up all of the stuff that we bought, get feed mixes done, make sure they're as full as they can be, and then hopefully then every day we can just do one in the morning, one in the evening, and that should just keep us ticking over. So like I say, I'll finish this baling off camera, and I will see you in about 3 seconds. Alright, so we've got the feed mixer. We're going to get this in, we're going to do another feed mix, make sure the cows are as full as they can be, and when we put this feed mix in, we'll just check and see how they're getting on with slurry production and milk production as well. See how much they've done in this day so far, because we've not seen them since the morning, so let's get on with that. Excellent, so that's going in, so let's check. So 47,000 litres, so they've used a full, one full load since we started today. We've got 6,000 litres of milk, which is nice, and 20,000 litres of slurry. It looks like this will hold a lot more slurry than our previous farm did. So hopefully, fingers crossed, once we've got on top of all this feed, we shouldn't have too many problems keeping up with them. But we just need to make sure that we're definitely keeping this as full as we can get it. So I'm going to throw these 2 feed mixes in, and then we'll come back and check and see exactly how they've done, and go from there. Okay, so we're just putting the last few thousand litres in. We've got a cow lying on the back of the tractor, and we've got a calf, a cheeky calf, on top of the feed mixer. Where's that cheeky cow gone? You're not going for a free ride. So once this is in, they should have well over 80,000 litres of food, and it's still got space for a lot more. I think it's going to take quite some time to fill all of this. That's fine. And yeah, we'll just keep adding a few trailer loads every day until we've got everything sorted. But we've actually now, as soon as this is gone, there you go, ran out completely of the supplies, all of the bales that we bought in the last episode. Which means we're now completely relying on our hay and our silage that we've made. And I will show you now exactly what I mean when I say we've run out. I mean we've really ran out. It's getting very quiet inside this bunker. All the silage is gone. There's 2 hay bales left. Fortunately, we've got all that silage. We've got all the hay in the fields over there. But that is all I've got time for today. If you enjoyed the episode, please do like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you next time for more on Fairhead. Goodbye.